In today's gospel, we observe Jesus doing something very similar with his group of closest friends. Maybe he's in the upper room still, maybe he's preparing to go to Gethsemane. We don't really know the details about where and when, but it's just a few hours before he would be lifted up on the cross. And as he waits for the next step in the divine plan of redemption for the world to unfold, he seizes the opportunity to go to his Father in prayer. And that's what we've come to know as Jesus' high priestly prayer. And we, seeing what's taken place in this prayer, ignore our parents' teaching, and we find ourselves eavesdropping on Jesus. What's that he said? Who's he talking to as he prays? Can we make it out? It's okay to eavesdrop on Jesus, because Jesus wants us to hear it. We know that he's not talking about somebody a long time ago. He's talking about his disciples. As Jesus prays, we become uncomfortable thinking that our parents might have been right all along, that we shouldn't be listening, but Jesus is praying for us too. He prayed for his disciples. He did that in the first part of his prayer. Actually, he prayed for himself in the first part, then he prayed for his disciples. He prayed that he would have strength to go forward to face what was before him, and then he prayed for his friends, for Peter and Andrew and the rest of them. He prayed that they would remain in the faith until he had taught them, and what he had taught them would be carried out by those same people, that those teachings would be given out to the world in faithfulness, so that other people might become faithful and might become followers of Jesus too. So, should we be listening to this prayer? Yes, we should. Because Jesus praying for himself first for the strength to endure what he must, Jesus praying for his friends next, that they would be equipped to go out there and share the good news of Jesus, is important for us as well. And then, of course, he prays for everybody who would come after them, everyone who would live, everyone who would exist from that day to the end of time. And we continue to listen. We're not shocked necessarily to understand that he is praying for us. Our text begins with the third part of Jesus' high priestly prayer, and incredibly, with the cross approaching and the morning's dawn coming, Jesus takes time to pray for the people who would come to faith in the future, not just for the people who were alive at that time. He prays for those who would be recipients of the gospel that was yet to be preached to them. Of course, he was thinking of the disciples when he thought of that they would carry the good news forward, but we are recipients of that same good news in our age and in our day.